Yeah, but he's gonna post his car for sale after this.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is a beautiful day here in Louisiana. Rained a good bit yesterday, but we got some sun out today, so we're gonna get the car out. But today I got a brand new video for you guys showing you how to add a Viper remote start to your manual transmission Mustang. This video just give you a couple ideas of what to expect, how the system works, and how I like it. So I'm super adamant about getting my car warmed up fully before I beat on it really hard. I want it all the way up to operating temperature. I don't like waiting 5 to 10 minutes. Auto start was just something I've always wanted. I had it in my previous vehicles. It's just too convenient not to have. Mine was a manual car, 2013. They didn't have the option when I bought it. I didn't mind putting an aftermarket one in, went with a Viper system. There's a bunch of different ones that are super reliable: Clifford, Viper, CompuStar. They're all owned pretty much by the same parent company. I think it's Directed Electronics or something like that. But I'm gonna show y'all how my remote works and how I start the car with it. It's my remote, just a little one button, press and hold. Show you guys how the remote works, how it auto starts the car. As you can see, it didn't crash through my garage, it didn't fly into my dining room or nothing like that. There's a lot of safety preventative features on the system, so I'll explain to you guys how those work. So there is a little sequence you have to do. It takes like maybe 5 or 10 seconds to set the car up to be auto started, whereas an auto, you just press and hold the button, it's going to crank up. But a manual transmission, number one, needs to know the vehicle's not in gear. So there's a little sequence you have to do. It's super simple. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and yeah, it takes just a second, so it's not that big a deal. Alright guys, so let's say it's a cold day outside and you want to start the car up and warm your car up, or a hot day, you want to have the AC on whenever you get in, you want it running for 5 or 10 minutes. So whenever you're pulling in somewhere, say a parking spot to go into work, in a manual transmission, you're going to have your clutch in and you're going to still be in gear probably. You're going to have your foot on the brake. So what you want to have your clutch in, foot on the brake, and pull the e-brake. This is getting ready for the sequencing. Then let off the brake, take it out of gear from first to neutral, and press and hold the remote start button until you hear it beep 5 times. After that, take your key out. You can let out the clutch now. The car's ready. It's in the mode to be programmed to auto start next time. You can jump out the car, brake set. Once you're out of the car, it's still running. Press this one time, it's going to cut off. All right, that's it. Car's ready to go, ready to be auto started next time you're ready for it. Like I said, 10 seconds, 3 or 4 step process, but the car needs to know that you're not in gear. It will not work if it doesn't see that sequence first. Whenever you're ready to auto start from inside your house or business, just press and hold. 2-3 seconds. That's it. Alright, just to show you guys, I'm using the 15 through 17 style flip key. Home Depot cut it for me. Got it on eBay for like 30 or 40 bucks. No issues with this key. Everything works like it should. All the buttons work. Been using it 3 or 4 years now. Works pretty good. No complaints. On my keyring, I got my little one button Viper remote. You can see it's got the little signal that looks like auto start. Press it once, it'll lock. Press it twice, it'll unlock. Press and hold it, it'll crank the car. Alright, as you can see guys, nothing too crazy involved. Just a 2, 3, 4 step process. No big deal really. So this is a Viper system. I bought it at Best Buy. I bought it on Black Friday. I got it for like 150 bucks. So it's usually like 200, 250 bucks. Installation's usually free. You can install it yourself. I let Best Buy do mine. It was free. I'm really good with audio wiring, fuel pump wiring. I'm really electronically inclined. I'm good with that type of stuff, and I would not want to do this. It comes in a box with like maybe 10 to 15 harnesses, quite a bit of harnesses. Each harness has like 12 wires or more. You have to wire it in certain ways to different modules to bypass things like the transmission, and it's something I would not want to deal with. If it comes with free installation, just let them do it. I mean, these guys are certified. They do have certifications. I'm not saying Best Buy is the absolute best place to have do it. You can do it at an audio shop. They can do it. You can get the fancy remotes that come with like screens and Bluetooth and this and another, start from your phone. I didn't need all that. I just needed a remote to start my car. If you guys are looking for a cheap auto start option for your manual Mustang, this Viper kit is the way to go. And let me know if you're interested. I can get you the model number. They may have a newer model out, but I can let you know which one I went with, and you can see, you know, for a fact it works with a manual Mustang. There's a lot of shit talking online about people saying, oh, you can't do that with a manual, the car will take off, you'll be chasing it down the street, you'll run over people. It doesn't work like that. There's a safety feature built into the system where the car has to be in neutral before it'll even start. The e-brake is on, it's in neutral before the car will even start. You won't be chasing it down the highway, you won't be running over people, it won't crash through your garage. It doesn't work that way. And a lot of online misconceptions about that. And some people still, it may freak them out, which I understand, but like I said, I've had it 3 or 4 years, no issues. I come out to a cooled off car, fully warmed up, $150, it's worth it to me, guys. Another question some of y'all might have is, what happens if I crank the car, I'm not in the car, I don't have the keys in it, what happens? If anyone tries to steal it, drive it, whatever, the car's gonna die. It's a safety feature. If you don't have the key in the ignition turned on, the car's just gonna cut off, like stall out. It's like a kill switch, basically. So you gotta have your key in the ignition. If you crank it, you're inside a Walmart and you crank it. Number one, the doors are locked from when you previously set it up for auto start. Whenever you click it to shut the car off, it automatically locks the door. So the doors are locked, number one. Then when you go to get in the vehicle, when you unlock it, let's say it is unlocked and someone gets in it and the key's not in the ignition, the car's just gonna die. It's gonna act like a kill switch if it don't see the key in the ignition turned over. So I don't use it every time I leave the house on cold nights, cold winters. We don't get very many of those, but I will definitely set it before I get out of the car the previous night to be auto started from my bathroom. Whenever I'm getting ready, I'll start it. By the time I put my jeans on, hat, whatever, come out, it's good to go, man. I don't have to get in it and sit there in the cold, wait for the heater to get warm, wait for the oil to come up to temp. It's good. So like I said, for $150, great option. A lot of the times you'll catch them on sale when it's not Black Friday for like $200. That's gonna do it for today, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me, checking out my Viper remote start on my manual Mustang. If y'all have any questions, I'd be happy to answer. I'll explain it the best I can. Thank y'all so much for the likes and the new subs. I appreciate y'all watching my channel. That's gonna be it. I'll catch y'all next time.